Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to Wednesday Live. And yes, I have a guest, and yes, she's been on with us, and we're doing something special for the next 12 weeks. We're going to have a sponsor. I am so excited for this sponsor. So, just stay tuned and listen. But without further ado, I'm going to introduce my good friend and just an amazing woman. She's an amazing business owner. She's an amazing health coach. She also is an amazing stylist. And she's just a good person. All good heart. All good heart. So welcome everybody. Hello, Jaime Williams. How are you, my friend?
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And let's say hello to people. Hello, cousin Jody. Amanda, hiya. Mandy, hello, happy Wednesday. Selena, good to see you. Chris from Iowa, hello. Gail, good to see you. Thanks for being here. And guys, if you're new, come on in and let us know where you're from. So you have a business that you do health coaching. Can you tell people what is a health coach? What do they do?
The big thing that a health coach is your advocate. It's somebody to hold you accountable and handhold and help guide along the way of your health journey. So health is very much more than just the food on your plate.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of is a little of everything. So you look at your relationships, you look at your religion or your spirituality, you look at, how you're doing with work and making time for yourself. Really, it's a little bit about all of it.
Well, something that we didn't say in your intro is you're also now a best-selling author, are you not?
Yes, I am actually. That's fun.
You are in the book, this new book that came out in a compilation book called
Stand up to. No, what is it? Oh, look at that. I can't even remember the title. How bad is that?
That's okay.
Hold, please hold. Please hold.
Please hold, callers. Please hold. And she's got the book right here.
Yes,
and look
I
at
do.
it.
Yes, I do.
Right. It's From Start Out to Stand Out, How Women in Business Are Redefining Success. Right. And your chapter is called?
I don't even remember what my chapter was called.
Okay. Well, I say hello to Beth and say hello to Tina and Evelyn. So good to see you, my friend. Long time no see from the wonderful state of Florida. Ellen Jane, good to see you.
Oh, that's right.
And Amanda says, congrats, Jamie.
Thank you. It's called Balancing Business, Motherhood, and Wellness, my journey to standing out. So it talks a lot about merging my two businesses. So hair, which I've been doing for 26 years, and then health coaching for the last 4 or 5. So
that's a long time. That is a long time. What so a health coach is also like an accountability partner, and also your business H3 talks about health, home, and happiness, which I think is something that people talk about. Home, they talk about health. I don't always think they talk about happiness. How do you blend that part in with?
Well, I feel like your home is not necessarily just the space you live in, as in your, the roof over your head, but your home in your heart. And, health, being healthy, it starts inside of us. And so you have to journey through what it takes to get there. And, I've had quite a journey for myself with my own health. And that's really what pushed me down this road. And so, what does happiness look like? It's not necessarily being a specific size or, fitting into that shirt that you used to have, when you were 20. Right. What does that look like? And then redefine that for yourself. So is that being able to chase your grandkids? Is that being able to, enjoy your children? Is that, being able to do the marathon you wanted to do? Everybody's got different goals and different aspirations. And, when it comes to health, being able to be present and functioning in life and enjoying life.
I just want to walk around the blocks a couple times.
No, exactly.
Instead of just once and I'm huffing and puffing,
Yeah, exactly.
It's important. So it's really, truly a great thing that you do with health coaching. Hello, Susan. Good to see you. And Chris, hello. Ashley BP, hello. Good to see you. Isabel, hello. Look at all your soul sisters coming out to support you. So,
love it.
Everyone, Jamie's got a couple exercises for you guys that is going to get you into the mindset of good health, right? So what do you find that we do? Like I know I'll go to the grocery store and I'll just pick up whatever. I don't always read the labels.
Yeah. So I'm challenging everybody right now to stop and go grab one thing out of your pantry. Go find one thing in the pantry and then look at the labels.
Okay.
So because I don't have and then you got to put, something that maybe shocked you in the ingredients. Okay. You're looking for added sugar. You're looking for all the bad oils. You're looking, to see if there's anything you can't pronounce. What shocks you about that? Is there anything shocking?
Get a can of something. Amanda said, I had a life coach, a health coach, a dietitian, and personal trainer. It takes a village, at least for me. And look how good you're doing. Look how good you're doing. Thank you so much. www.studiojadellc.com. Thank you very much. Patty W., good evening, my friend. Thanks for being here. Oh my God, no, too much truth. I know. So take a look at whatever label it is, put in the comments what you find shocking. Is it hydrogenized blah, 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 blah? Yeah. Or is it, what's the other one that starts with an X, xenethol?
Yep.
Yeah. Or
anything you can't pronounce is usually not a good thing.
Right.
You're looking for, honestly, you're trying to keep it to whole foods, the best you can. So ingredients that you actually know in their normal state. So if you're having a protein bar, is it full of nuts and actual seeds and, berries, or does it have a bunch of added things you don't know how to pronounce?
And I did get the Dave's protein bar. I got it today in the mail. So it was good. Delicious.
Did you like it?
I did. It John tasted it and he said it almost tastes like cookie dough. Like it tastes like a peanut butter cookie dough thing. Yes, David's protein health bar. Yes. Okay.
The beauty on that one is 28 grams of protein and 150 calories. No sugar.
Amanda says she's down 50 pounds and counting. Congratulations, sister. Whoop, whoop. High five. That's really good. Sherry says, hi, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in Southern Indiana. Awesome. Valerie reads the labels. Atta girl.
Good.
Gail says, habitual label reader here. Look at you. Hi, Kim Barker. Mandy says, Nolly chili. I knew it was not good.
Well, I have to tell you, I grabbed a can of rando chili that I had in my pantry, and it's been a long time because I usually make my own chili. I'm one of those that likes to, make the big pot and take the beans and do the whole thing. And man, did I end up with the worst stomach ache from the canned chili. And I was like, wow, what's in this?
Tina says, I have chronic care team and a nutrition specialist. I rarely eat canned food. Good for you.
Good job.
Sherry says, I was always told if it sounded like petrol, don't eat it.
Yeah.
Everything I have is sodium. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And this is what they're saying. We won't tell you the store, but there's a store that we probably all have gone to, and you could trade it in for something else. But that store, there's a lot of frozen things that check the sodium count. It's pretty high. It's pretty high. Valerie says soy lactin that is a carcinogenic according to one health coach. Wow.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Chris says my peanut butter has molasses in it. Interesting. Interesting. That's fascinating.
What
Okay.
kind of peanut butter is that, Chris?
Yeah. What kind of peanut butter is it, Chris? I'd be interested to know. Now, for those of you that do read the labels, are you about that with everything? Like you are really super strict about it. Here's the thing. Some days I do, some days I don't, but usually if it's something that I don't know, I will read I will read it. I will read it. Gail says modify crops. Are we modifying like our crop tops? What are we doing? Um, I don't own a crop top, but I would modify it if I didn't make it a t-shirt. I'm kidding, Gail. I'm totally kidding. Are you talking about modify carbs? Oh,
No, I think it's genetically altered food is what
right.
she's talking about. So, I get non-GMO popcorn from Amish country because it's non-GMO corn and it doesn't seem to upset my stomach if I eat regular, popcorn. The seeds that you get from the store, it gives me a stomach ache every time. Jif creamy, she said.
Jif creamy.
Has molasses in it. That's interesting.
What else does it have in there, Chris? Anything that would be good? Chris B says, I have celiac disease, lactose intolerant, and Crohn's. So I have to pay close attention to labels. It took me years to read labels carefully. I get it. I get it. Very important. So that's one exercise. The other exercise that we're going to do will be available momentarily. I'm making sure that I have yeah, we got the right background. Okay, so just to let you guys know, Jamie a little bit later is going to be giving away something, and I'm going to be giving away something as well too. Now, this is brand new, so normally I wouldn't even explain this, but I'm going to explain this. What I'm going to be doing for the next 12 weeks is see the sprays right here. Each week that we have a guest on, we're going to do something fun with the spray. So you're going to see a commercial happening in a little bit. And after that commercial is done, if you guess what the parody of the commercial, the original commercial or skit is from, great. The first person will win a spray. But if you guess it while the commercial is going, you will not be qualified. It'll be after we say, and we're back. So when we say, and we're back, that's when you can guess. And then Jamie will give us another thing. Okay. So this is what we're going to be doing for the next 12 weeks. Okay. So please stay tuned. And we'll be right back momentarily. Please hold. Thank you, caller. Like I said, we'll be right back. I got to figure out how to do this, everybody. Next time I'll have it a little bit faster, I think, because you know how I am about pressing buttons. So here we go. Please hold, everybody. And now it's time to hear from our sponsor. And our sponsor is brought to you tonight by It's a Wonderful, It's Amazing, It's Fabulous. Summer Sizzle Spray and Soak, the makers of Energy Balancing Spray and Lunar Bath Salts. Go ahead. Well, take it away in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, friends. How are we this evening? It's so good to see every single one of you here this evening. Now, I'm your empowerment spray host. Are you shrinking, second guessing, people pleasing? Do you panic when it's time to post things that you don't know you're supposed to share? Are you pooping out before you even start? Well, worry no more because the answer to all your hesitation is in this little bottle, empowerment spray. Yes, empowerment spray contains courage, clarity, confidence, and just a hint of ginger scented sass. And with empowerment spray, you can mist your way to boldness. All you do is spray it 3 times above your head, once across your aura, and once for your ancestors. It's so spritzy, too. Smells like they can finally say no and tastes like, well, yeah, don't taste it. So why don't you just join the thousands and thousands of happy, peppy, powerful people already out there making brave moves and misting like they mean it? That's empowerment spray. Get yours today before your fear talks you out of it. Okay, I'll work on that.
Bravo, bravo.
Oh my goodness. All right. Chris said no sound. Okay. All right. God, I'm just smelling it. Sprayed it all over my hand. Empower spray, which is really empowerment, but it sounded better empowerment. All right. If you guys can guess what that came from, what commercial was that like, or skit that was like, because we're going to do one of these once a week. So welcome, 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 everybody. Thanks. You feel empowered already. Hey, Cassandra, good to see you. All right. So if you can guess it, great. Okay, Jamie, what's our second exercise for today?
Oh, it's a visualization. So, one small nourishing choice. So, often we think that healthy choices has to be a whole big overhaul, and it doesn't. It starts with one small thing. So maybe that means when you get up in the morning, instead of hitting the button on the coffee maker, you pour yourself a 8-ounce glass of water and you drink water before you start your day with your coffee. Maybe that means writing in your gratitude journal instead of popping on social media immediately and checking your messages. Or even just stretching and taking time to check in with your body. So what do you do when you start in the morning? What's the first thing you like to do, and how can you make a little change to benefit you?
I like the stretching a lot. I think the stretching is really important. And do we do this when we wake up right away, or what do we do?
I think so. For me, I'm 45. I'm not 25 anymore. And I've been, I stand behind a chair doing hair. So it's important for me. I feel like I need to, move my joints before I even try to walk down the stairs. So I do a little bit of stretching in bed before I even get up out of bed. It's kind of like waking up and saying hi to my body and, checking in and, seeing what hurts, what doesn't, before I head downstairs and have some water. I listed the 3 things that I like to do in the morning, which is my gratitude journal, my water, and my stretching. Those are 3 little things that I like to do to just start my day on the right foot.
And I think that's what we're missing, everybody. We don't tap in to start our day right? We don't tap into to connect with how am I feeling? How am I going? It's almost like you're setting up your day for success by doing these 3 things, right? So Tina says, morning is music and meditation. That's really great.
Great.
And that's what I try and do too, is I will put on sometimes a little music, but I will definitely always do. I come in here, I say hi to mom and dad, even though I know that they're all over the place. but I come in and then I'll say my prayer, and that tunes me in for the day, and then I'll do my a guided meditation, or I will do something like a gratitude that I'll say. So that's really important. What are you guys willing to? What are you willing to commit to doing something different for your own um, empowerment and your own health? What would you like to do?
They put Bactine spray.
You're cute, Cassandra. You're cute.
Do
Let's
you
just
know that my little niecey poo got into stinging nettles and Bactine takes the sting away? It works very well because she had nettles all over her little bare legs, because she's not used to being out in the woods, and she's a city girl. And so yeah, we sprayed her down with Bactine. And
do you know what's going on in Washington now?
No, what?
They have their, I don't know where in Washington, but they're saying that there's stinging nettle ants, and
I've not seen them.
the ants are from Asia, and
Okay.
they're really painful. And 2 people went into anaphylactic shock.
Anaphylaxis.
Anaphylactic shock. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Good to know. Morning affirmations. That's good, Kim. That's very good. Sherry says, I put avocado on my toast instead of butter or jelly.
Awesome.
I went to 3 days a week for work behind the chair. Big difference for me. I feel like I'm getting to be me again because I have some for me. Yeah. Get my morning walks. That's great. And that's what I'm starting to do, is the walking again. I can commit to drinking water before going for emotional food when I'm not actually hungry. That's important, Cassandra. That's really important. Yeah, it's huge. Mandy says, I was just thinking today I need to get back to journaling and doing my cards first thing in the morning. So that's awesome. Must feed Ash kitty, drink water, and stretch. Okay, and stretch. That's good. So you feed Ash, the kitty, then you drink the water, and then you stretch. That's good. That's really good. What can someone else, that, let's say that they don't have a routine, and you work with them to build that routine, correct?
Yeah, I do. We start small. So usually when I start a health coaching session with somebody, we do their circle of life. So we look at all the different aspects of our life, and I have you kind of rate where you feel like you are in the different categories. And then we go over the top 3 that they feel like they need to work on. And so we set little goals for each of those things. And then we check back in and see, this is not about, going all in and it has to be 100%. That's not how you make successful changes. It's about each day is a new day. You wake up, you get a fresh start. So did you eat that cookie and you didn't want to? Oh, well, tomorrow's a new day. So tomorrow, don't eat the cookie, or, eat half the cookie, or, so it's about making the little changes and being gracious and kind to yourself, loving and kind to ourselves, because we are our own worst critics and we can be extremely hard on ourselves. And so changing that mindset and that shift. That's why gratitude journals for me, and starting on a positive note of drinking water. Water is really good for hydrating, especially after you've been sleeping. I just try to start my day on the right foot.
Right.
I wake my kids up with music 9 times out of 10, because they wake up happier when I do that. They come downstairs dancing. I pick their favorite music and I play it. And
that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Now, guys, we promise that Jamie's going to give something away, and I'm going to tell you what the commercial was about. But here's the thing: if you go to your website, right? Go to your website. Go to Jamie's website, which Mandy, if you can put it in the comments again. If you go to Jamie's website and you sign up for her email list, she only sends like one once a month, right?
One email once. I do a newsletter. This month I did one that included a recipe for watermelon salad.
And you're going to share that with us, right?
I I didn't bring the recipe with me,
Okay.
but it is on the website. So feel free to get on the website and get the recipe. It's in
Get
there.
on the website, get the recipe. I might even share it with you. So if you sign up for Jamie's, let me change that. Positive. When you sign up for Jamie's email newsletter, one of you lucky people will get a free health coaching session. So make sure you sign up, and someone is going to get a health coaching session with Jamie. So really, really, really important, and it's a lot of good. It's a lot of good. So I'm going to go to your website right now, and here it is. And it's in the newsletter, you said, right? Oh, there it
Yep.
is. Oh, look at that. That's good. All right. So I will show you guys that it's right here. Thank you. There it is. www.studiojadellc.com. Thank you. Thank you. So, are you ready? Look how high tech we're getting. We're getting so high tech. So, we're going to share the screen, share it, and we're going to go to right here, and we're going to share it right there. Look at that.
Woo!
Look at that. So, home health and happiness, June. Okay. So, watermelon salad with feta and mint. Let me say it like a true Greek, with feta and mint, not feta, feta and mint. So you need some olive oil. You need 3 tablespoons of fresh lime juice, half a garlic clove minced, sea salt, 5 cups of cubed water. The first time I read this, everybody, I thought it said 5 cubed watermelon. I'm like, that's it? Just 5 cubes of watermelon?
No.
1/4 of a cup thinly sliced red onion. Not for me. But go for it. 1 avocado cubed, torn fresh mint leaves. So good, the mint leaves, everyone. Don't not put it in. It's delicious.
I do
Go ahead.
I do garlic infused olive oil instead of the minced garlic because I don't digest garlic really well. So for me, I omit the crushed minced garlic and I actually use garlic infused olive oil. It
That's
doesn't.
smart.
Yeah, it does. Then you get the flavor of garlic without it bothering your stomach.
Right. And you don't have to put in the jalapeno or the serrano pepper. And then salt to taste. And then you whisk it and you arrange the watermelon, cucumber, and onions on a platter. And you drizzle with half the dressing, top with feta, avocado, mint, and optional pepper. I would love the pepper. And look at that. So good. So tasty. And we're going to stop the share. Okay. There we go. That it's a really good. I've had the salad before. It's delicious.
It's really refreshing this time of year too.
Yeah. What is coming up for you?
What is coming up for me?
Like what can we look for in the July newsletter? We're not sure yet.
I'm not sure yet.
Well, I've read that red beets are really better for you, even better than turmeric.
Beets are amazing, but I like to make a beet salad, and I usually do both red beets and golden beets because golden beets have a little bit slightly different flavor. That actually might be one of the recipes that's in my website for the fall, because I think of root vegetables in the fall, but in the summer I like to grate my beets on my salad.
Never a big beet person. I don't know why.
I didn't think I used to be either. I had a friend give me a whole batch of beets one time, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with these?
Right.
I never really eat them, but I love them. They're
Give
so
me
good.
a sweet potato, and I'm all about it. Right?
Oh, but they're so delicious.
Oh, can the cheese be substituted with Colby Jack?
Sure, why not? You could also substitute avocado if you don't even want to do cheese. Get a little healthy fat with some avocado.
Yeah,
it's delicious in there.
The feta is really good, Isabel, of my people. It's really good. I'm just saying. But if you want to put the Colby Jack in, go for it. I do like the avocado. Avocado just so good. Such healthy fat. It's healthy fat.
It's healthy fat.
All right. we're going to make the summer sessions just a little bit shorter, guys, just a little bit shorter. So make sure that you go visit www.studiojadellc.com. Tune in every week on Wednesday. We're going to be doing a commercial-based sponsorship every Wednesday. Next Wednesday, it's me next Wednesday, and it's a surprise topic. It's about enriching. Well, I'm going to tell you. It's enriching your inner voice. So surprise, surprise. So we're gonna hit some really good points, and we'll have yet another commercial. So do you guys remember? Do you remember I Love Lucy? Do you remember the vitamin Vegemin? Do you remember? Hi friends, do you poop at parties? And then she kept on tasting it. It's so tasty too. And she's like, so if you haven't seen that, if you haven't watched that YouTube, I don't think I can put it on here, but watch the YouTube of Vita Mita Vegemin. And that's what this one was after. It was Vitamin Vegemin. So next week, I've got the next 4 all queued up and all ready to go. So make sure you'll know when this banner comes on. I just had to find it. I couldn't find where it was. When this banner comes on, I'll be more prepared. So when that banner comes on, that'll be good. So thank you very much. Thanks, Sandra. I shouldn't listen to my intuition. See? Vitamin Vegemin. Excellent. I loved Lucy. Yes, me too. Me too. All right, guys. Thank you for being here. We have a very cool and fun workshop coming up with Lisa Nolan Chalowski. She is a trans medium trans channel medium, thank you, and psychic, and she helped facilitate the last retreat in Washington. Very dear friend, and we will be doing something called Intuition is Your Superpower. So come join us Saturday for this event. The information's on eliaspatris.com, and you can look under events and be ready for all the different kinds of sprays. And we will be doing something tomorrow for the full moon. So you're going to need pen and paper tomorrow for the full moon. You have 3 days. Tonight is the full moon, the actual full moon, but you have 3 days before and 3 days after. So just be focused on you and the full moon, because this is another powerful full moon. This kind of full moon hasn't happened in 18 and a half years. So yes, strawberry moon. Thank you, Amanda. And thank you. Just go to eliaspatris.com under events, or you can type out the whole thing and you'll go there, but it's there. All right. Jamie, thank you again for being here. And remember, everybody, we are here to connect. And when we connect, we educate. And when we educate, we grow. There is unity in community. From my heart to yours, our hearts to yours. Mwah. Remember, real talk gets real answers. Have a good night, everybody. See you soon.